NYPD made several arrests, and top drill rapper Dougie B was among them. Born rapper Casanova pleads guilty to federal racketeering and drug charges. The U.S. Attorney's Office claims Casanova led the untouchable guerrilla Stone Nation Bloods gang and directed a multi-state conspiracy in that role.
Members of two violent street gangs were arrested today in a stunning takedown by the Brooklyn District Attorney.
The gangs are accused of operating out of public housing and often stalk their enemies in broad daylight.
It is a video that explains the urgency of law enforcement officials to arrest nearly 36 violent gun-happy.
The drill rapper known as Chef G was one of 32 gang members charged in a string of violence that left one person dead and dozen others injured.
18 guns, including one ghost gun, police say, belong to these 20 young men, ranging in age from 17 to 23. According to the Bronx District Attorney and the NYPD's Chief of Detectives and Commander of the Gun Violence Suppression Division, all were part of the G-Side Drilly gang.
20-year-old Jezzy Mitchell and his brother 19-year-old Jameek Mitchell are walked out. In this case links 21 shootings back to the Chico gang, most of them targeting rival gangs in Harlem. According to the indictment, 12 people were shot as a result, including 4 innocent bystanders.
8 alleged New York City gang members are now facing charges. They're accused of taking part in shootings and what investigators describe as sophisticated financial crimes.
One man is seen falling to the ground as everyone scatters. 30 shots are fired, 5 are wounded, and 1 man is killed. An accomplice blocks the street with a stolen SUV to allow the getaway car to escape.
21-year-old Aaron Heredia was escorted into a Manhattan courtroom to answer multiple charges in what prosecutors say was a wave of gang-related, financial, and violent crimes involving 8 suspects, described as members of the 2030 crew, or 30 block, connected to crimes including this infamous shootout.
Darkness, highly trained and heavily armed detectives file in. They even position themselves on the roof of the building. And in minutes, one by one of the alleged gang members are in custody, including 17-year-old Giovanni Bennett. He's accused of firing a gun right outside of MetroTech in broad daylight. A bullet hit a 19-year-old college student, an innocent bystander. Police also arrested these two 17-year-olds in connection to a mass shooting. 8 people shot. 1 died outside the Eleanor Roosevelt houses over the summer.
Officials think this could be the largest gang takedown in history in the borough of Queens. Queens District Attorney, along with the NYPD Chief of Detectives, announcing the 151-count indictment of 33 alleged gang members. Officials say all 33 defendants are charged with conspiracy to commit murder and that 18 of those were active trigger pullers. They say the defendants are members of warring gangs trying to establish territorial dominance in southeast Queens. The gun violence escalated after the high-profile murder of an aspiring high school basketball star 4 years ago.
The second person for the death of drill rapper Avanti Frowner, 24-year-old Isaiah Garrett, is facing a murder charge. Frowner shot and killed outside a pharmacy in the Tremont section of the Bronx.
Today, 17 alleged members of 3 Brooklyn gangs were indicted. Down of accused gang members in Brooklyn, 21 arrests in what's been called a reign of terror that left 2 people dead and 4 others hurt.
The gunman in this video, gang name Bones, Zidon Clark, reportedly thought he was firing at a rival gang member. Turns out he allegedly shot an innocent 15-year-old, Rohan Levy, in a case of mistaken.
34 members, as you mentioned a moment ago, of the Wu Gang and the Cho Gang were arrested. They are all being charged in a 121-count indictment with attempted murder, conspiracy, assault, and even weapons possession. In fact, undercover detective seized 16 handguns in making their arrest. These 2 gangs, according to Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez, had a great hatred for each other, and much of the alleged violence was aimed at each.
14 alleged gang members.
They are believed to be responsible for at least 20 shootings, and some of their victims are innocent bystanders.
A call that was being intercepted by NYPD detectives.
No, I'm chilling. Oh!
Prosecutors say they routinely used basketball terminology to communicate.
The point guard was the person who brought the gun to the tournament or to the game, the location of the shooting. And the shooting guard obviously was the person who would conduct the shooting. It's all just a game to them.
Yo, what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And there y'all, we is in the Southern District of New York, y'all. Now, y'all, we have been in the Southern District of New York a few times, especially as of late when we're dealing with Diddy and his whole situation. But today, y'all, we talking about gangbanging. We is talking about gangbanging in New York. Them clips y'all seen in the beginning showed y'all how New York is attacking this new gang wave or this new drill wave that's going on in New York. I can't say the gang wave is new because gang's been a part of New York for a very long time now. You know, we know it came from the West Coast, but New York been involved in gang politics for decades now. But it's been an uprise in shootings in New York in the last maybe 5 years. And I attribute that to drill music. So them clips y'all just watched in the beginning was how New York is handling this. Everybody's getting indicted. New York is being very aggressive when you talk about gang crimes and drill music and drill rappers. A lot of these guys are going down like the Titanic. I'm keeping it all the way real. But in this video, we talking about a drill rapper in specific, a guy by the name of Jezzy Mula. Now, if you're not familiar with Jezzy Mula, like I said, I told y'all he a drill rapper, but Jezzy Mula isn't just a drill rapper. Because I say this all the time. If you're going to be a drill rapper, you can't just rap and not drill. You actually got to be a driller, or at least be a guy that can have control of the drill.
Doing the shit I like to do. You know why? You got hating niggas out here talking about they don't like me. Why you don't like me? I'm either fucking a bitch, they sister, they mother, some crazy shit like that. Cause if you say you don't like a nigga like me, something is wrong with you, bitch. I do the shit I like to do. I'm running around doing the shit I like to do. Sport. Pass the motherfucker shoebox. Pass the shoebox. Broke niggas be sick. That's why they sick though. That's why they sick though. That's all that shit. We do shit like this. Shoebox money.
Just when they thought we fell off, we right back at it, nigga. 2017 to right, yeah, nigga, we getting a whole lot of money on my side, nigga. Just when they thought that we fell off, all my niggas came right back. Ran up 300 last week, nigga, that was just a light pack. Not to mention, I just lost 100, and you know I had to get it right back. These always asking questions, I just laugh, they don't like that.
You dead, nigga. Fuck all the oppositions, we get money. The only concern is these fed niggas. You niggas couldn't impress, niggas. Got the bag, I won't settle for less, nigga. Got a Hellcat up on my neck, nigga. Tell my youngest we back in the jets, nigga. You know shit get lit.
The federal government, y'all, is saying Jezzy Mula is a leader of the Real Right crew. I think it's like a subset of the 5'9" Bloods. Don't get me wrong, I ain't really in the gang terminology, but I think that's what we dealing with, 5'9" Blood set. Now, y'all got to follow me with this, y'all, because it get tricky. Like, we going to break it down, but I got to take y'all through step-by-step process of how we got here. So, Jezzy Mula was indicted by the federal government on federal racketeering charges, money laundering charges. You see some of the videos of him online. You see his music videos. This boy flaunted a lot of money. And he was very young at the time. Mid-20s, you know. But he beat the major count, which is the federal racketeering, which could have set him down for life. And ended up passing out to 150
Brooklyn-based gang called the Real Right Gang have each been sentenced to more than a decade in prison. They are pictured here. Samaj Smith, also known as Bam Bam, and Real Right Sport was sentenced to 132 months in prison for racketeering, conspiracy, and brandishing a gun in furtherance of a crime of violence. We're told the leader of the gang, Dejan McBean, or Jezzy Mula, and member Mark Waiters, also known as Telly, were also sentenced to 150 months and 149 months, respectively, last month. We're told members of the Real Right Gang have committed murder, assault, bank fraud, wire fraud, and more between 2015 and 2018.
Now, this is a 3-man indictment, y'all. They got him and a couple of his high-ups. They knocked them all off. But while Jezzy Mula was in federal custody, serving his sentence of 150 months, you would have thought that since he beat the major count on the indictment that he would have fell back, did his time, came home, respected, because I don't think he told on nobody. But guess what Jezzy Mula decided to do, y'all? Jezzy Mula decided to put money on somebody or orchestrate a hit from jail. This is what the feds is alleging. You know, it's all alleged. He's innocent until proven guilty. And guess what it was over, y'all? Social media beef. So, Jezzy Mula, who's the head of Real Right organization, a subset of the Bloods, is in federal custody as we speak, worrying about a beef on social media. And they ain't just worrying about a beef on social media, y'all. He cared about this beef so much that he actually tried to get this guy killed twice. Now, I don't know who the guy is. From what I understand, they got a beef with a particular group. I think it's Bread Gang. I could get it wrong. I apologize. But they got a beef with a particular group in New York City, and there's been a lot of back and forth killing, a lot of back and forth violence. You know, we call it ping pong. It's not a game, though. Just like you heard the guy from the feds speak about how these kids talk about these crimes, you know. They talked about it in the way of basketball. This is the second time we heard this. We heard this in the YBC Duel situation where the fast break boys was referencing bodies as scoreboards. You know, we keeping the score. You know, it's crazy, yo, that they correlate death, murder, destruction to a game. Because I think, y'all, for real, most these boys, most these young guys think it's a game, but Real Right at this time is 29 years old. He should know better. But the thing that make this even more intriguing or even more bizarre, I think that's a better word to use, is Jezzy Mula didn't actually get his target. He tried twice, but he actually got his target girlfriend. This is an unfortunate situation, y'all. Very stupid of Jezzy Mula to even participate himself in something so careless, something so bizarre, something so senseless. And then he got people that was on the streets enjoying their life, however they was doing it. You know, they maybe, you know, more than likely they was involved, but he was doing his time and decided to implicate his friends or get his friends involved in a beef that maybe they wasn't in. Who knows? It could have been all in it, but under his direction, Jezzy Mula basically made his friends join him in federal custody because he couldn't let a beef on social media go. And I want to say rest in peace, yo, to anybody that was affected throughout this whole ordeal. Yo, we talking about a 28-year-old woman. Y'all seen the footage, you seen the car. Very messed up situation for her to lose her life. And for the guy that she was dealing with, more than likely, I think it was a boyfriend. It's like, yo, they tried to get him twice. So these same group of guys ordered you up one time, got away, and then 3 days later, he allowed them to do it again. Like, yo, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy, yo. This look like one of them backdoor type of situations, yo. But this is what happens a lot of times in the streets. Not all the time, but in this drill culture, in this drill wave, it is very prevalent. For some reason, y'all, they think backdooring people is a badge of honor. They think backdooring people is respect. The backdoor tells me that you're a person that can't be trusted. And I don't do grimy. I don't do grimy. I don't do careless. I don't do anything of that nature other than honor, respect, dignity, loyalty. That's how you supposed to rock. That's how you supposed to rock. But with this drill movement, yo, you got so many people that want to be connected to it. They do whatever they got to do to be connected to these guys because they clout chasers. And now that I'm thinking about it, what more can you expect from Jezzy Mula? Because if he's a drill rapper, he's a clout chaser. And clout chasers will crash out online. They will crash out over internet beef, threw his whole life away. So not only did he duck the major indictment or the major charge back in 2020, that wasn't enough for him. That wasn't enough for Jezzy Mula, y'all. Jezzy Mula had to keep trying. He wanted that life sentence. Now, he might actually get it because now he's implicated in another murder. It was murders in his first case. They didn't get charged with that in particular, but in this case, it's totally different. It's totally different. He's charged for the murder of this 28-year-old woman. And now, he's going to have the rest of his life if he's found guilty, depending on the evidence. They say they got him on the burner phone. Maybe they got the phone. Maybe they extracted audio. Who knows? But they had to have some evidence. Maybe somebody talking. But they had to have some evidence in order to tie him to this crime this way. But, yo, this is messed up, yo. Like I said, yo, I don't take no joy. I don't take no pride in young black men crashing out, going to prison. I don't take no pride in young black men killing young black men or young black women or just people in general, yo. We got to understand, yo, as a community, yo, it ain't worth it. A lot of times, yo, situations handle themselves. All you got to do is have patience, but we dealing with a drill culture where you got to show off, you know. It's about showing off. That's what clout chasing is, just showing off. I got to show people that I still got my hands to the streets. I got to show people that I can still get you touched. You ain't going to play with me whether I'm on land or prison. But this situation where Jezzy Mula might not never touch land again. Jezzy Mula might actually die in prison. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. It's another day of Keep It G News.
Nigga can't do what I do, y'all niggas can't copy me. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.